Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kalonda Casey. I am 64 years young and I am so glad you all are here today. And so let me tell you a little bit about my channel. It is a beauty, lifestyle, fashion channel for the over 50 woman, but as you know, everyone is welcome and I am so happy that you all are here. If you are new to the channel, make sure to leave me a comment down below so that I can welcome you to the community, because I think we have the best community here on YouTube. And if you're watching the video for the first time and you really like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And everybody, like this video, leave me lots of comments because I love reading what you all have to say and responding to you all. So what are we talking about today? The 7 skin method, aka, and has been coined by the TikTok gods, skin flooding, or the Korean beauty industry. 7 skin method started first and then it was renamed to skin flooding. It's all the same thing and it's not complicated, and it has changed my skin and I want to share it with you all. So without further ado, let's hop in to the video. This has been a highly requested video for such a long time, and I have moved all of my skincare into my beauty room. And so we are going to get started on my morning skincare. I have changed the way that I am treating my skin. I have moved to almost all Korean beauty, commonly referred to as K-beauty. And so I have been so happy with what I am seeing and feeling and experiencing with my skin. And the nice thing about K-beauty is it's not that expensive. Some of the products I'm using today are, but not all of them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to exfoliate my face, which I only do this like a couple times a week. And this is by YSE Beauty, and this is a higher end product, and it helps to brighten the skin and get off all of those dead skin cells. It just works. Now, I had already double cleansed my skin, and so I'm going to take this down all into my neck. I don't go too deep on my chest because sometimes things like this can bother my chest. Not my neck, it's my chest. And I flip them over. I want to be able to get the most use out of these. I avoid the eye area. And as you can see, there's no dirt on it because I've already cleansed my face. And this is what this looks like. Everything that I can link will be linked down below. And so let me tell you what I start with in the morning. I double cleanse morning and night. I know some of you might be thinking that that's excessive, but it's what I like to do, and I've done it for a very long time. So I have started using the Anua Heartleaf plus vitamin E cleansing oil. That is how I start, and at night it just cuts the makeup beautifully. So I use this morning and night. It's very gentle on the skin, which I love. And then for my cleanser, I have fallen in love with this product called by Illiune. First of all, you get so much product and you use very little. And this is a gentle foaming deep cleanser, and it is a triple micellar. And you use just a tiny bit. It foams up on your skin, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling dry or stripped. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be a water day. Okay, because I've talked, my face has become dry. So I always start with a facial thermal spring water spray. And this one's by Avene. Any of them will work. Now, if you're doing this in the bathroom and you're coming straight out of the shower, that's ideal because your skin is wet. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flood my skin. Yes, you heard me right. I am using the 7 skin method. I have used this on and off for several years, and every time I stop it, I regret it because it really makes my skin feel wonderful. I am using the Laneige Skin to start with, and this one is a toner and moisturizes. Now, you can use 7 layers of one essence toner. I mean, I wouldn't do the toners. If you start with a toner, just always end up with a Milky product as well. And then the next one I'm going into, and the Laneige is gold standard. It has been around for years, and I have used it for probably 3 years. And now I'm going in with the Thayer Milk Skin Toner. It's moisturizing, it's soothing. So now I'm on 3 layers. I always take what's left over and put it on my hands. So that's 3. Then I'm using the Haru Wonder. This one is the black rice. It has probiotics and a barrier essence. This is it's a little thicker. It's really amazing on the skin. And as you can see, I'm starting to glow. I'm starting to look like I really have just stepped out of the shower. Probably one of my favorites is the Giving Essence by Then I Met You. Oh my goodness. It's so good. I'm going to use another. I do avoid my eyes, everybody. It's important to avoid the eyes. And then this one is not K-Beauty. And this is Thayer's, and I'm really babying this because I have one on order. This is the Hydrating Milky Toner. You know, Thayer's has been around over 100 years, and their products are amazing. And, oh, okay. Now, I am really, really dewy. Very, very dewy right now, which is what I want to be. And so I want to pause this video and thank Mochi Health for sponsoring this portion of today's video. As many of you know, I have been on my own GLP-1 journey for approximately 13 months. And in those 13 months, it has been a lifesaver. In today's portion of the video, I am going to answer some questions that I have received over the last several months as a Mochi Health partner. I have my little notes here, so I will be referring to that. So let's hop into the questions. Is Mochi Health being sued by the pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly? Yes. Now, let me back up. I had this question asked to me, and I said no. I thought it was only the compounding pharmacy that was being sued. That is not true. Mochi Health, along with all of the other telehealth companies that prescribe GLP-1 compounded medication, they are all being sued by Eli Lilly. Question number 2. Why is Eli Lilly doing that? I'm sure that you are all sitting there and will agree with me when they see companies such as Mochi Health being able to compound the GLP-1 medication, which by the way is not the exact same formula as the GLP-1 medication from Eli Lilly. They are different. But when a company like Mochi Health can afford an alternative, it becomes a threat to the bottom line of Eli Lilly. So instead of Eli Lilly channeling their resources into getting insurance companies to cover these products, they have decided to go after the little guy. Mochi Health is not letting this lawsuit interfere with the daily functions of being able to provide the compounded GLP-1 medication to their members, and just keep that in mind. They are continuing to go strong. Also, just keep in mind that Mochi Health is closing the gap into that healthcare where they have been able to offer the GLP-1 medication at a much lower price. Of course, Eli Lilly could lower their prices. They could also advocate for insurance companies to start covering this medication, which would be so beneficial for so many. But have they done that? No, because they would rather go after the smaller guys and put them out of business. But Mochi Health is not going to stop what they're doing, along with the other telehealth companies. So no worries there. We're all able to get our medication, and we're just moving forward. Is compounding the GLP-1 medication legal? Yes, it is. It's because they are custom prepared to meet your individual needs. Okay, another question I have had. Do I struggle with any of the side effects, such as nausea, hair loss, and acid reflux? The answer to that is yes. I have had a little bit of hair loss, not very much, and I do struggle with nausea. The good news is that Mochi Health has just recently come out and added medications to their online portal that patients like myself can go in and we can request and get sent to us to help with these side effects. It is a true blessing. In addition to the side effect medication, Mochi Health has also added weight loss medications to their portal. So they have added a lot of things to the portal since I became a member several months ago. So just keep in mind that they're growing and they're getting bigger and better. Last question is, how much weight have I lost? I've lost approximately 45 pounds and I am thrilled with my progress. I am just about where I want to be, and I could not have done it without this GLP-1 medication, and I really do appreciate partnering with Mochi Health. You can get started today using my link and my discount code below to get $40 off on your first month subscription with Mochi Health, which is $79 normally, so you would get $40 off that first month, and then you and the Mochi provider will decide which medication would be best for you. For instance, semaglutide is $99 extra a month, and tirzepatide is $199 extra per month. It just depends on what you two decide. Don't forget to check all the information in the Show More section or pinned in the first comment always. So please consider joining for yourself, and your body is going to thank you. And so the next thing, I don't wait for these to dry. I just go in with my morning cocktail by Wise Beauty. This is a vitamin C serum, and I can tolerate vitamin C. A lot of people cannot, but I love it. It's an antioxidant, and this is a really good vitamin C. If you cannot tolerate vitamin C, I highly recommend this Vino Pure by Caudalie. It is a vitamin C alternative. It is really, really good. The next thing I go in with are my peptides. Peptides are so good for your skin. Now, this is not K-Beauty. This is by Medik 8. If you see anything that has peptides in it, ceramides, grab it. And remember, I have dry skin, but this also can work on oily skin girls. I'm going to go in with my eye cream, and I have lost my K-Beauty eye cream. I don't know where it has run off to, but I do love the Extreme Cream Eye Cream by N Beauty. It's really good. I rotate eye creams. You can do whatever you like. Oh, that feels so good. Now trust me, this is all going to absorb into the skin. I rotate between my Holy Grail, something I have used for a long time by Paula's Choice, and then I have started using the Beauty of Joseon SPF, which is K-Beauty. So that's what I'm going to use today. And it's thick enough to be my daytime moisturizer. Stay with me because this will absorb in, and I want to get back here on my ears. Don't forget your ears. And remember, it's more than just a dab of sunscreen when you put it on. And now I know some of you may be sitting there thinking, Kalonda, this is absolutely ridiculous, but it isn't to me. It's what I really like to do. So let's talk about what I do at night while this is all absorbing. So now I'll cover my bits and pieces. So at night, double cleanse, and I would skin flood immediately. And that's every night I do that. Do not exfoliate at night because I use a retinol, and I don't like doing that and then adding the retinol on top of it. And I do not use vitamin C at night because you do not mix your actives. You do not mix vitamin C and retinol. Can you mix the Caudalie Vino Pure and retinol? You sure can, because it's not a vitamin C. What I do at night, I do everything that I showed you with the skin flooding, and then, you know, the double cleansing, the skin flooding, and then the eye cream, of course. And then I use the Rejuran Turnover Ampoule, the CPDRN, and this is 0.5%. This is actually derived from salmon sperm, and this is a growth factor. It is really good for your skin, and I use a little bit of it, goes a long way. This much. I don't want to touch it with my fingers. And it's so good for our skin. And it's K-Beauty. It's by Rejuran. It's very, very good. I love it. I have tried using it in the daytime, and I don't feel like it plays well with makeup, so I do not use it. I was sent this in PR by Lancome, and I thought, I'm going to try it out. I do not use tretinoin on my skin because my neck gets very irritated by it, and I can get really sensitive. It creeps up towards my eyes, so I just stopped the whole tretinoin process on myself. But I do use retinols, and I've tried different ones, and right now this one from Lancome is so nice. It's the triple serum retinol. It has vitamin C built into it, which is really interesting. They have to do something to keep it from irritating your skin. It has pure retinol, and it has peptides. And I told you, anything that has peptides is going to really help to plump our skin, and it's going to make things look so much better. So that is my skincare routine. It's not difficult. It's just a lot of steps, but if I'm in my bathroom, I can get it done in 3 minutes. I just layer it on, and so I will come back after I have makeup on to show you how this looks and close out the video, but I wanted to show you my skincare routine because you've asked so many times. I'll be back. Well, here I am 20 minutes later, and as you can see, everything's soaked in. My makeup looks great, and I am ready for the day. I am telling you that skin flooding has made a huge difference in my skin. It is moisturizing. It gives me that hydration. It is just wonderful. And Korean Beauty has really been good to me as well. And remember, a lot of these products I have bought myself. And so some were sent to me, but most I bought myself. I investigated the products, and I just decided which ones I wanted to use for me. And these are just suggestions for you. You do not have to buy 7 essences. You can use 1. You can use 2, 3, as long as you're getting that 7 layers on your skin. And just keep that in mind, because you want to make sure that you're getting all of that hydration into your skin. And before we leave, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. And I will see you the next time. Bye.